And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. MLB The Show with a good one coming at you. It's the Houston Astros and the Detroit Tigers. First pitch coming at you right after the break. Just about set to go now. And towing the slab in this one, Matt Manning. What do we need to know here about the right-hander?
Try to stay back for that power changeup. Speed differential between the fastball and the changeup is huge. Hitters, they have a hard time staying back.
And stepping in for the Astros, Kyle Tucker.
The right fielder, number 30, Kyle Tucker.
The wind of the pitch. That one finds the corner, and that's how this game gets started. Yoan. Up the middle, Keith. Throw off line, he's safe, and a nice job there to keep it from getting away.
Batting second, the shortstop.
Jeremy Pena up next for the Astros. And the first pitch misses for ball one. The shortstop takes the ball.
Home plate umpires trying to tighten things up a little bit.
There's a strike. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. The 2-2. Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
Well, big strikeout right there, and maybe a little controversial with the call. I think he got a little bit of favor on the mound, no question about it. It's not exactly what you want to see in a big spot like that, and I'm sure there's some chirping going on from the dugout, making it clear that wasn't his best call behind the plate today.
Here's Yordan Alvarez. Drilled to right, way back there, and that is gone. A gigantic blast. It's 2-0. He sent the first pitch over the wall.
Must have dinner reservations because he wasn't wasting any time at the plate in that at bat. Looks like this guy was looking out over the plate, but he was ready to turn on the inside fastball. So direct to the pitch. Absolutely blasted out of this ballpark.
One down. Here's the former MVP, Jose Altuve. And that's in there at the knees for a strike.
Altuve has a lot of history with the Astros. In fact, he's played so many seasons in Houston that he's the only player to be named an All-Star in both leagues while playing for the same team. You know, Boog, Altuve goes back all the way to those Astros days in the NL Central before they moved to the AL West.
No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. 2 down. And let's take a look at the lineup. And with their ace on the mound today, they're just looking to provide him a little bit of run support, and they'll see what they can do for him.
Boog, you have to be really careful when you've got a guy like this on the mound for you to not become a spectator. You know that he doesn't give up a whole lot, but sometimes guys get a little too comfortable and don't have an urgency to score runs. You have to make sure you put him in a situation where he can get the W, but also you guys can cruise to the finish line and not have to worry about a comeback in the end.
Next offering misses down and away. The 1-2. And another ball. Wouldn't chase that time. 2 runs across in the inning, and we're just getting started here in the top of the first. That's foul off to the right side, keeps the AB going. Outside, and that is ball 4.
It's been a little bit of a shaky inning, but he's still in a good spot to get out of this thing without giving up any more runs. He's just got to turn the page and go after this next guy.
Now, Yainer Diaz gets the call, and that is strike one. That's a strike.
It's amazing to look up and see 88 miles per hour on that changeup. Back in the day, that was a pretty good fastball. But with high velocities these days, that speed differential is right where it needs to be.
Next pitch misses outside. And the count 1-2. And another ball. Bregman off of first with 2 away. Next pitch is outside.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitters got to stay focused on the pitch.
Jose Abreu in the on deck circle. 2 outs. Swinging a foul ball at the plate. They'll do it again. 9th pitch of the at bat due next. Gets a piece and stays alive. Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk. That's a great at bat. He saw a lot of pitches and earned a walk.
Well, that's a nice job of grinding out that at bat. Saw a lot of pitches and ends up drawing the walk. Very gritty.
Jose Abreu up to hit. And ball 1.
Ball 1, no strike.
Fought off foul. Turned on, but that's foul down the third baseline. That ball is foul, and the pressure is building. Just off the inside corner, and it's 2-2.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
That misses, and that's ball 3.
Good spot there, but didn't get the strike at the knees, and doesn't seem too convinced by the call out there on the mound as he tries to get a better sense of the umpire strike zone.
And that's ball 4.
Oh, that sets up a really big at bat in this game. These are the moments when everyone in the stadium gets really locked in.
2 outs, bases full. Here's the center fielder, Chas McCormick.
1's the count.
And the right-hander deals. And that one fouled off. Bases loaded, 2 down. Lifted in the air, right center field. Green going after it. Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. Yordan Alvarez goes yard for Houston. And it's 2-zip. Back after this on the show. Back in Comerica Park. And towing the slab in this one, Justin Verlander. What do we have on him?
When he's on, Boog, he's really fun to watch. He takes the pressure off entire lineups, and typically he doesn't need a ton of runs in support. No one should be surprised if he settles in and takes full control of this game. That's what he's looking to do for sure.
Parker Meadows, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball 1. Verlander, a former MVP, he features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, a curve, and he works in a changeup. Here's a 1-1. Bounce to third. Gathers and throws to first. And a quick out, number 1. And now the Tigers line up for manager A.J. Hinch. They're dealing with a top-level arm on the mound, so this figures to be a tough matchup for them. What's the key to the offense today, Singy?
Oh, Boog, I think when you got a guy that's this talented on the mound, you got to find ways to disrupt his rhythm, make him uncomfortable a little bit. The guys that can handle the bat and perhaps, bunt for a base hit, get him moving off the mound. If you're in the box and he seems to be just in a flow, step out, mess up his timing, somehow try to get in his head a little bit. And then when he does come in the zone, you may only get one pitch. You better not miss it.
And strike 2. And Singy, as a team, you need to make the most of the very few opportunities he's going to give you, right?
Absolutely. And if you don't get to guys like this a lot of times early, once they really settle in, it's going to be the later innings that they hand that ball over to a reliever, if they do at all.
The line to kick the pitch. Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. Makes the catch. Out, number 2.
Well, that was a pitch you got to crush. Unbelievable that he missed it right there. And I'm telling you, he is going to be frustrated with himself until his next at bat.
And next to him for Detroit, Spencer Torkelson. Inside, just missed. And another ball. 2 outs, base is empty. Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. Makes the catch, inning over. Welcome back, and we've got a new arm on the mound to start the second. Shelby Miller.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Here's Mauricio Dubon. The pitch. Slider clips the zone. Miller, a former All-Star. He features a 4-seam fastball, a splitter, and he works in a slider. High fly ball out into left center field. Canna makes the catch, and there's 1 down. Here's Kyle Tucker. So now here's Kyle Tucker. Tucker, former 5th overall pick in the 2015 draft by the Astros. This guy's turned into a whale of a player. And there's a foul ball. Tucker hits for power. He's got 30 homer power, but the strikeout rate is under 20%. That one blasted deep to right. That's back. Grabs it right up against the wall.
Maybe caught that one off the end just a little bit. Couldn't quite barrel it up enough to really drive it.
2 outs, base is empty. And next to him for Houston, Jeremy Pena. His first at bat was a strikeout. That's a strike. 0-1. Swing and a miss. 2 down, nobody on. Here at the top of the second. Oh, 0-2 now.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Started after it, appeal to first, and he won around. Not an easy call there, but that puts an end to the inning. Astros go down 1-2-3. They're up 2-0. We head to the bottom of the second. Now here's the Tigers cleanup hitter, Kerry Carpenter. Verlander back to work. Off the mark there, and it's 1-0. The wind of the pitch. Base hit center field. So a man on base to start the inning.
All over that one right there. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee.
Mark Canha in the box now. Takes strike one.
And I know you want to be patient as a hitter, but you got to be ready to jump on the first thing straight. And he got one right there, but left the bat on his shoulder. I think you want to get a one-way lead, be very aggressive in the secondary. This hitter not a power guy, so you want to make sure that you can get some length on the secondary lead and perhaps score on a ball in the gap.
No ball, 2 strikes.
With the tying run at the plate, bottom half of inning number 2. A little bit low.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
And that one got a piece of him. He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him. First and second, no outs. And up next for Detroit, Colt Heath. Wouldn't chase that time. And the righty deals. Hit on the ground, might be 2. Off balance feed, there's 1. Over to first, safe.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Substitution being made at first. Detroit going with the pinch runner, Matt Vierling. Gio Urshela steps in.
Third baseman.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot. But I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
On the corner for a strike.
I love this part of the game. Does he really want to try and steal second against this catcher? I know he's fast, but it's pretty risky.
James Kingsley, our plate umpire, consistent and maybe a little generous on the edges.
Yeah, Boog, he'll give a little bit on the edges, like you said, but from what I've seen, he usually does that when a pitcher is just commanding those parts of the strike zone, and essentially they've earned it. The umpire rolls with them.
Two on, 1 out. Line to right, base hit. The throw in. And he's in safely at third as a run scores.
Such great concentration.
So Josh Hader gets the call to the mound.
Number 71.
Looks like we've got a substitution at first. And coming in is the Tigers pinch runner, Zach McKinstry. Runners at the corners here, 1 away. Now it's Javier Baez. Oh, he doesn't get the call. And that's ball 1. Lefty continues to work, but the closer getting loose in the bullpen. That one hooked foul. Popped up. Bregman settles under it. And there's 2 down.
Yeah, that was a wasted RBI opportunity, but competitor like him, he is looking forward to making up for it in his next at-bat.
Now here's the Detroit catcher, Jake Rogers. And there's no doubt that they'll feed off the energy from this crowd, right? Lefty out of the stretch. Runners at first and third. High fly ball down the left field line. That one is back. And that ball is out of here. He powers that one out of here. And they tack on 3. It's 4-2. Listen to these fans.
This place is absolutely buzzing right now. You can feel the energy all the way up here in our broadcast booth. Knew what pitch he wanted to hit. Spent on some other pitches in this at bat. Was very patient, and it paid off.
Meadows up now for the Tigers. 0 for 1 so far. Pitch misses. 1-0.
Ball 1, no strike.
Two down, nobody on.
Ball,
just missed. Hader. Maybe a little less aggressive on the mound right now after that home run, Chris.
Yeah, it seems that way. You know, pitchers, they can come out, feel good, but then all of a sudden get touched up a little bit, and they start trying to throw instead of pitch. They're not trusting their stuff.
Swings through that. Well, he's been good for the most part. Is it going to take someone going out to the mound to maybe refocus him a bit?
No, partner, every pitcher's a little different. I liken it to you. Sometimes you come in and you're not as focused, and I kind of do.
Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. Ends the inning after they racked up a bunch of runs. 3-run shot for the Tigers. It's now 4-2. Now into the ball game on defense, Matt Vierling. He'll play second.
Number 8.
Also entering the game, Zach McKinstry. He's the new third baseman.
Number 39, Zach McKinstry.
New pitcher for the Tigers, Alex Lang.
I think closer has to be one of the toughest jobs in baseball. And we see a pretty high turnover rate because of it. Every outing seems to be high pressure, this one included. We'll see if he can wrap up the win and get himself a save.
Alvarez stands in now and watches strike one. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2.
These hitters like this that have so much power, look forward to seeing them hit the ball a long way. But if you're in the stands, or you're in a broadcast booth, or you're a writer, better keep your eye on the game. They hope he's the guy to spark a comeback. He tends to play better when his team is behind, so why not him?
Swings and misses, struck him out. Jose Altuve up to hit here. He's 0 for 1. This guy makes great contact. One of the best in the game at putting bat on ball.
He's got such quick hands, and he's gaining pitch recognition. That keeps him square to the plate. There's a good chance that his bat stays in the zone a long time, and that produces solid contact consistently.
Lang, a very difficult guy to get hits off of. It's really rare for teams to string stuff together against it.
He wins every pitch, and for a hitter, sometimes a victory is just fouling off one of his pitches.
That one missed.
Unless he beats himself, somehow can't find it, doesn't have the control command that day, you can pretty much forget about it.
Swings through that one out in front that time. As a hitter, there's even more pressure to take advantage of any mistake, right?
Yeah, and you're hoping that, you know, somehow, some way, whether it's a hit by pitch, a walk, something bad happens, because outside of that, stuff is just too good to fail.
Whips it to first, and they get Altuve for the out. So they're down to their final out. Here's Alex Bregman. Walked his first time. This one in the air. And that is the ball game.
They were ready early on. Just a 3-inning game, but we saw a lot of action. That was as much a slugfest as you could hope for in this type of contest.
And your final 4-2. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.